Hello traders, here we are again with another video about fractal trading and fractal analysis of the chart. If you've watched my previous video, you remember that I talked about how you can use one moving average to increase the odds of entry and you have more chances to enter at the better spots. And we started with 1 hour chart and we added a 50 moving average exponential based on the median price. And I told you that I'm gonna publish another video about the moving averages, the foundation, and maybe in the second part we talk about the how you can mix and match some moving averages to actually make a good strategy. In the previous video I showed you how you can use one moving average, 50 moving average, for the period 50. That wasn't a full strategy. Okay, you cannot use, well, you can, but technically you don't want to use one moving average for your entry. You need more confluences. If you know the price action and actually use the fractal trading analysis, yeah, you can use one and you can find some good. I just wanted to show you an example of how powerful a one moving average system is. I don't use only one moving average, okay? I use multiple and with a couple other indicators. In this video, as I promised before, we're going to talk about the different types of moving averages, and you cannot just randomly use one moving average. You have to know what that moving average is based on. So if someone tells you, okay, use 20 and 10 and 50 and 100 and 200 moving average. Okay, based on what? What type of moving average is that? You have to ask this question. You cannot just randomly pick one. So if someone says, oh, these are all the same. No, these are not the same. You have to know that. If you go to this is MetaTrader, whatever system you use, whatever program you use, you can pick moving average from your indicator panels. I'm going to use 50 as an example. Beside the period, we have three more options. The first one is shift. I personally don't use shift. I don't know much about it, so I don't want to talk about it or give you false information. If you know, good. If you don't know, I've never used it. Maybe in the future, if I learn something, yeah, okay. The second option that I normally use is the MA method. So you're moving average based on simple, which normally adds up all the numbers and it divides it by the number of the additions. That's it, simple. An exponential, which is more based on the later candles. The smooth, which kind of smoothes out the moving average and it just clears some tops and bottoms, and just clears up the moving average. And then the last one, which is linear weighted, which again puts more focus on the last candles. So you have a better kind of a closer copy of the price movement. The other option is where is your data that you're gonna get from the chart to make the moving average. Okay, a naked chart gives you some data, like open of the candle, close of the candle, high, low, these kind of things. So the first one is close, open, high, low, and then the median price. As you can see, it's the high and low. It adds them up and divides them by 2. So it gives you the middle of the candle. The typical price, which is high, low, and close, it puts more emphasis on the close of the candle and divides it by 3. And the last one, which is weighted, which is puts double close, high and low, plus twice close, 2 closes, and then divides them by 4, which is again puts more emphasis on the close of the candle. So you can use any of these. I'm going to show you a couple of them and put them together side by side so you see how much different they are. For the first one, we're going to use close, but we're going to focus on the MA method. So I'm going to put 4 indicators based on the simple, exponential, smooth, and linear. Let's see how it looks like. And the period of them all are the same, 50. This is a 50 based on the close of the candle. Let's put some more. Again, we use 50 instead of a simple, we put exponential. And I change the color so you can see the difference. Let's put it. Okay, as you can see, this one, because it's not simple anymore, it gets closer to the candle, that to an actual chart. So it has a closer representation of the price. It's almost the same, but a little bit more accurate. The third one, I'm going to use smooth. I forgot to change the color. Let's change the color. Let's put it red. Alright, this one is smoothed out. As you can see, the other two indicators, the two moving, are very choppy. This one is it's like a pull it, and then it just like it gets clearer and nicer. Gives you a little bit farther from the candles, but as you can see, the price breaks this moving average later. The previous two, the price breaks through them faster than this one, so you get less entries and less options, but it's not choppy anymore. So it's like a better option. This one is for trend, or if you want to draw a trend line, this one is very good, or you can use it as a support and resistance. As you can see here, every time the candle comes up, it hits this one and stops and moves back. So this one is better for the support and resistance, and actually the trend line kind of style. And the last one is linear weighted, and this one's going to be very close to the chart. I use dark one. Let's change the thickness so you can see it better. Alright, as you can see, this one is more closer to the chart. As you can see here, the price touches this one much more than the other ones, and the price breaks through this one faster and earlier than the other one. This one is actually a better representation of the price. So you must know which one of these you want to use. You want a more accurate one, you want a more smooth one, you want a like kind of in the middle. I use exponential most of the time. Sometimes I use weighted one because I have some other indicators and this one is closer to those ones. I use weighted one. Sometimes I need it as a support and resistance. I use the smooth one. So you must know which indicator, which type of moving average, the method you use for what situation and for what purpose. You cannot just randomly put any indicator. As you can see, the price reacts differently to these moving averages. So if someone tells you just put 10 and 20, okay, what's the method of the moving average? Based on what? Is it exponential? Is it weighted, linear weighted? Is it, I don't know, maybe there are some other types in some other platforms. Probably if you go to the trading view, you have many different types of moving averages. So you must know which type of moving average you use. That's the first one. Now let's change these and use actually focus on the other option. So I'm going to delete all these and I keep two of them and I change the where we apply this moving averages. If I can select it, yeah, okay, this one. The red one, because I use exponential, I'm going to use both of them exponential. Now We're gonna apply it to the close. That's the most of the traders, that's what they use, and it by default is on the close. So I'm gonna put it 50 moving average, exponential, apply to close of the candle. So this is close of the candle, and the green one, I'm gonna keep changing that. So again, I use exponential. Instead of close, I put it open. They're almost close to each other. Let's zoom the chart, see what's going on. Yeah, it's not much different. Let's change it to another one. So close and open are almost copy of each other. Let's close and high. Okay, close and high are much different. They're almost moving the same, but the distance is different. So your price break through the moving average based on high faster than the one that is based on close. So let me add another one so we can compare all of them together. Alright, this one is 50 based on exponential. Instead of high, let's make it low. Alright, so it's high, close, and low. And it makes a band, like a Bollinger band. Like it moves around. It's like you shift it up and down. So high and low of the close are almost the same. All three are good. Now, let's change it another one. Add another moving average. We're gonna do the weighted one. This is the one I use, and I make it a little bit bigger so you can see. Let's make it pink or something. Okay, this is a median price. Median is high and low divided by 2. As you can see, it's almost identical to the moving average based on the close of the candle. Let's check the other ones. This one has close in it as well, so it's more emphasis on the close of the candle. Let's make it dark blue so we can see it clearly. This one is almost the same. If I can select another one. The last one is linear weighted, which is double close. Let's make this one black. This one is again on top of each other. So in this case, these don't make any difference. Now let's check either these are because of exponential or not. Let's make it simple and weight it close. Totally different. You see, it moves away from the price. As you can see, the highs and lows are farther from the price, but it almost breaks at the same time. The price breaks through these at the same time. Let's change another one. So we put it on linear weighted, but let's put it on a weighted close. Not much different. So the only thing that you must be cautious about is the simple and the other ones. The apply to on the weighted close is more emphasis on the double close, which is closer to the close of the candle, And this one is when you want to put moving averages on another indicator. So this one is the previous indicator data. It's not based on the chart or close of the candle or that stuff. It takes this information from another indicator. Like you have a MACD and you want to put another moving average on top of it, so you can choose this one. But if you put a second moving average on the MACD, instead of, if you want to get the information from the MACD again, you have to pick this one, which is the first indicator data. So whatever indicator was on that window for the first time, which was MACD, no matter how many you moving averages you add to that MACD, if you put it on the first indicator data, it gets the information from the MACD. But if you put that previous indicator data, if the second moving average gets information from the first moving average, the third moving average gets information from the second moving average, because that was the previous indicator on that window. If you try a couple of times, play with it, and you will understand what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna stop this video right here. So let's wrap it up. If you want to use moving averages, if someone tells you use 10, 20, whatever, you must tell him, or you must know or ask what type of moving average it is, based on what price. It's not all of them are look the same, but they are getting information from different data. When you come to the live chart, as you can see at the end here, the moving averages move a little bit differently. Yeah, okay, if you're in like a 1 hour chart, a daily chart, maybe that much not different. But if you go to the lower time frames, because the price moves very fast, these come to, they're gonna be different a little bit. So you must know which one you're using. Just don't go and use one moving average blindly and just, yeah, okay, it's all the same. No, it's not. So in the next video, I'm gonna mix and match some indicators, but some moving averages, to give you an idea of how we can use moving averages in the fractal trading, and how you can find the better entry points and more accurate points using the different types of moving averages. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I've added something to your knowledge. If you like the video, please subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions, please ask in the comment section. And if you know someone who needs this information, please share this video with them, and I hope you enjoyed. Thanks so much, have a good time, and bye.